reporting, teaching, criticism, parody, and things of that nature. Many of the images and video clips have been retrieved from a public domain without any copyright infringement intended. Throughout the course of this video, you will see that I will stop and interject to provide my commentary. Most of my commentary will be in the...
All right.
You gotta end the live stream. Are you drunk?
You got me?
You gotta end your video and just talk through the Skype.
Hold on.
You know how to do this, right?
I do. I learned a long time ago. My brain's not functioning. Because, I mean, I'm such a big fan, so it's such an honor to be here with you and your autistic audience. Excuse me. How's it going, Zach?
Just, what's behind that joke? Why is it an autistic audience? What's that?
Well, you have people that are completely just moronic who follow your channel, just like you. But
and why would they be morons for following my channel?
What an honor it is to be here, Truth Seeker, in the wake of your disgusting, low-life rant that you would do and say you're not shitting on someone's grave when you do shit on someone's grave, because that's the kind of person you are. And your sub should know what kind of person you are. Now, people might say, well, Carl, you're not being very Christian. Like, anyone who follows my channel knows how I am. I'm loyal. I will defend my friends to the end, and I'm not going to stop until you shut your mouth and apologize for what you did. But we all know you won't, because you're Zach Hubbard. You're a big star, right? You're a big old high as a kite over there on your channel, pretending you're not. Look at you, talking about your softball glory days. What an eventful live stream you're having here. I love it, and I am just excited to be the heel here and be the villain with your audience, which is the most embarrassing, by the way, audience on YouTube. You're all you're so dumbed down. You want to follow real gematria? There's plenty of real gematria channels out there.
So, like, who's really brought gematria to the people outside of me? So let's hear it.
Oh, well, I'm not going to plug anyone because I don't want anyone to think that I'm like in cahoots with anyone. Plus, most of those channels don't like me either. But they actually do real work, good work. They don't just, you use about 800 codes of gematria, whatever fits your narrative. So every time you lose something,
is that true?
Like every single sporting game ever,
is that true?
You go back and you say, well, that wasn't this gematria. It wasn't Jewish gematria. It was Egyptian gematria here in play. Huh? Yeah, exactly.
No, that's not true. Well, what you're saying is nothing you've said is true. Nothing you've said yet is true.
No one will ever like you.
So what is Christian about just lying? How is lying? How is just continuing to lie and talk and say false statements Christian? Let me know how that fits in, first of all. You haven't said one thing that's true.
Say that again. Say what?
How is being a liar, which is what you are, where's that in Christianity? You should lie to make your points.
First of all, it's pretty good that I re-uploaded a video from 4 years ago, because you talk every freaking week about me and Jeff. You're not projecting at all, by the way, Zach. You're very obsessed with the debate, which wasn't even really a debate, which we talked about. And I said I probably went too far, talking about pedophiles and stuff, and get you a little upset, which, I mean, if you can't relate to that and you don't care about kids, and that's just sick. But knowing you don't. But the fact that you would do what you did over the weekend it's so disgusting. The majority of channels that I've talked to and people who I respect, 99.9% thought it was even low for you, which is saying something, because we all know how low you are and how desperate you are. And I could show, how you showed all the messages that I sent? I'm going to show everyone the messages you sent about how much money you make on Patreon, how dumb your subscribers are. I have it all.
Well, I'd love to see those messages. I'd love to see where I said how dumb my subscribers are. What does worry me? I want to tell some. No, hold on. I got to mute him for a second. I want people to know, years ago, Montegraph with his Umbrella Man mask, he uploaded a video showing how he was taking my comments, and it was like a magic marker, just changing the words on the screen. I'd never seen anything like it in my life. And people know that video existed, so it made it look like I'd wrote totally bizarre stuff from my account. Montegraph showed that on his Umbrella Man channel, the same channel he threatened me on, the same channel he did the video about me and the dead squirrel. So I had to mute him, just because you see how he is. He just talks out of his ass, and he just keeps talking, and he just keeps lying like it means something. I mean, just a fraud of a human being right here. I'm going to put him back on. Are you still there?
Yeah, of course you had to mute me and make up.
Yeah, I did, because you're a liar.
So Montegraph magically made up comments.
He did it. He made a video doing it in real time, showing like, "Don't fuck with me. Look at the shit I can do." Yeah, that's true. That's a fact.
Because everything you showed everyone today that came out of my mouth, I did say, and I'll say it again. You're a pussy. You're a loser. You're a lowlife.
And you say it from behind a computer screen, and nobody knows who you are.
Tough titty, said the kitty.
Well, it just doesn't make you look very good. That's all I'm saying.
I know who you are, and I know everything about you. You know how I know everything? Because you're dumb enough to expose yourself. Because you come online blazed, and you act like you're a big tough guy, and you talk about the dead like their lives were worth nothing. When Jeff C. did 10,000 times more work.
So did Jeff C. do a single thing this year to show who's behind the coronavirus agenda? Tell me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, he did.
Okay, what was his conclusion? Who's behind it?
Okay. So because him and many others exposed Event 201 and Gates and everything else. Oh, I'm sorry.
Did Jeff C. go down to? Did Jeff C. go to the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and pound payment in front of it and get people to gather there?
All the other stuff you shove up your rear end that makes your subs think you're smart. The two guys who just came on before you were two of the stupidest humans I've ever heard in my life.
Really?
I couldn't stop laughing. I actually fell on the floor. It was almost as funny as you talking about your softball career. Are you Al Bundy, by the way?
Al Bundy, that's Home Improvement. Funny show.
No, Al Bundy is actually Married with Children. Polk High.
That's what I meant. What should I just say? I meant Married with Children. That's what I meant.
League softball, like you were a giant athlete for 10 minutes, and how the umpire told. I mean, how bad are you trying to?
Well, it's a true story, man. It's a true story. I mean, the point I'm making is thousands of people he would have seen thousands of people play in 20 years. To come and say that you're the most entertaining player he's ever seen play, I mean, that's quite a compliment. I got a lot of compliments in my time. I'm sorry, man.
It's softball
It's still the same mechanics. It's still the same mechanics. If you can play baseball, you can play softball. If you can't play baseball, you probably can't play softball either. I happen to be good at both.
You need a therapist for starters, and secondly, every day that you shit on Jeff C's legacy and what he's done.
Why shouldn't I? Why shouldn't I? Why shouldn't I?
Well, I'll be shitting on you. Every day you do it, I'm going to be. Show yourselves.
So again, take a look at my screen right now. Take a look at my screen right now. I'm going to show you something about Jeff C., who just died. I've been showing about all these 56 connections lately. His latest channel was Jeff Censored. It just makes me wonder. It just makes me wonder. Just for people who know, just before Jeff C. died, I was in his channel. His latest channel was Jeff Censored, which does equal 56. And I didn't even realize that, but I was asking him why he's not talking about 56 and coronavirus, and Jeff C. and his mods started making fun of gematria and 56 and coronavirus. Why would you make fun of that? Is Jeff C. part of this network? Are you? I mean, I wonder. I don't know. I'm not accusing. I'm just wondering.
I'm over you, which is good. But what did you say before that? Something about 54, 56? What?
Have you noticed all the patterns with... Aren't you in California? Did you notice when Gavin Newsom shut down your state this year that he said in 8 weeks, which is 56 days, he said 56% of people would have coronavirus, and that's why he was shutting down the state?
Do you like the fact that my Skype says I'm in California? Because it's not a ploy to lower people like you. How about all the comments that I put in your live chat before that are on the screen?
You say that before that you were in SoCal, so...
I don't know. I could be. Last I checked, I was in Washington State.
Oh, so you're in the same state as me? Well, maybe you are. I thought I heard you say once upon a time you were in SoCal.
Yeah, last I checked, I was in Washington State.
But again, it's just like the debate. You just skip over stuff. Why would you be putting down gematria in light of what I've shown this year and just what a perfect pattern with all the nonstop 56s?
Because you're wrong 100% of the time, and it's laughable.
I'm wrong 100% of the time. How am I wrong 100% of the time?
First of all, because you're a narcissist. Secondly, because you're always
If I'm
wrong.
a narcissist, what are you?
It's so embarrassing that nobody could even defend you, even if they wanted to. Other gematria channels hate you because you embarrass what they do. So
I don't think anyone was doing this before I got here, actually.
Well, you're stoned 99% of the time. You don't even know what you're saying half of the time. You're talking about actors or people nobody knows or cares about. What was the guy? And you were like...
So wait a minute. If young people are getting murdered because they're not famous, their lives don't matter? What are you saying?
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me find the guy up my road who's 33 and died. Let me do a video on it. Who cares?
Who cares if people are murdered? Really? That's how you feel about that?
Murdered? Most of the time you say it's a hoax, and it's a 33 code hoax.
I don't say that. That's Russian. That's Russian vids who calls everything a hoax and only talks about 33. And Jeff C. also did that a lot too, by the way. By the way, just since you are here, and I've been wondering for years, you brought up that your sister was murdered in a satanic ritual. So can you elaborate on that? How was your sister murdered in a satanic ritual?
I'm sorry, I'm trying to wake up. Well, of course I'm going to give you this gigantic news talking about my sister and my family, but
you brought it up.
Before I do that,
you made it public information.
Face to face, and we'll see how big your balls are, and if you want to ask me that to my face, because you think it's apparently your business.
I wouldn't have any problem saying it to your face. I don't care how big you are. I don't care how big you are, man.
I want to make it clear. I detest the ground you walk on. Detest it. And if you died tomorrow, I still wouldn't do what you did to Jeff C. Because I have class.
You've already done worse to me. You and Jeff C. have done worse to me than I ever said about either of you.
I wouldn't do it out of respect for your family.
You've already done worse to me than I've ever done to you or Jeff C. by slandering and lying and keeping people from this work. A lot of people believe a lot of lies about me solely because of you.
Mouth that you're a green black Jew, is it not?
I said my name is Hubbard, but my dad...
What did I say that you didn't say? You said David Brock was a hero. David Brock is behind online censorship.
And why did I say that? I said that because David Brock shined a light on political hypocrisy and got a lot of people to see that his political party was full of shit and helped people escape the political matrix. That's why I said that.
One question real quick, because you claim that you're the most censored channel on YouTube. This is one of the reasons you're the laughing joke, and I have so many people who aren't even truthers who message me. You used to say in your videos all the time the N-word over and over and over, and you would get your channels taken down.
My videos were never taken down. I never said the N-word like out of the insult. I would explain how the N-word equals 42. Again, they're just such dishonest. Everything you're saying is dishonest and disingenuous. Everything you're saying is dishonest and disingenuous. You're saying I said the N-word like I was calling people the N-word. I said the N-word showing how it equals 42.
Answer the question, dipshit. Did you say the N-word 1,000 times?
Showing how it equals 42 and how that number's used all over Black history?
Oh, and then your channels got taken down.
Never for that. Never for that. That's not true. My channels were taken down mostly for Sandy Hook.
Was it taken down because you said the N-word, or is it because of the number 44? Give me a break. Only your subs are dumb enough, just like Arizona State Online University, like you are, to think for 5 seconds that you're censored. Nobody cares about your content. That's the reason nobody collaborates with you, because every time anyone tries to even talk to you, you talk down to them like you do to your own subs. You talk to them like they're nothing and they're worthless when you're worthless.
Okay, here, listen, I would let this go on longer, but I really do have to go pick up Sweet Lady. She's going to be mad if I don't go pick her up. I have to go pick up Sweet Lady. I'd let you go on, but hey, just having you on for this little bit has been great. I think you've done a good job of showing what you're really all about. I think you've done a good job of showing what you're really all about. Okay. I'm not hanging up on you because I don't want to talk to you more. It's because I do really have to go.
Oh, gotta run.
But have a great rest of your day.
Jeff C. This was for you, brother. Get the hell out of here.
Here's the last thing I'll say. Here's the last thing I'll say.
Long, nothing, failure, loser. Say bye to Patreon, by the way.
Oh, okay. Bye. Okay, see ya. All right, you guys. So there he is, a call for an uprising in his own words. And again, you guys... It's just amazing to me that a guy like that can go from 0 subscribers to 100,000 in a month.
Hey, what up, though? It's your girl, Miss Motown. Make sure that you click that subscribe button and turn on notifications and leave a like and comment.